Yo, what up, everybody? Amir Rahim here, owner of Rappin' and Snackin'. Another episode of Collector's Corner. Like, subscribe, share, all that. Appreciate it. Channel is growing, so I appreciate it. Let's keep it going. I'm going to keep showing the collection and sharing with y'all what I got and doing all that good stuff. So first off, going to start off with a Discogs order that I picked up. This was $40 shipped. And I'll tell you the individual prices here. We got, first off, a Cypress Hill VHS promo, which I've actually haven't seen this before. This was actually individually priced at $15 out of the $40. So here on this side, we got Dr. Green Thumb, really, really awesome song from their underrated album 4, which people usually talk about the first 3. I think 4 is really solid. Then on the back, you got Tequila Sunrise, really strong songs. VHS right here. Super dope. I've never seen this before, so I was happy to pick that up. Then in that same bundle, I got Nas, It Ain't Hard to Tell. This is also $15. I feel like this was a fair price. This is not something I really see in the wild too much, although it's, not rare. But, anything Illmatic is pretty much very sought after. So It Ain't Hard to Tell. And then we got AZ's Sugar Hill right here. Which I believe there is another cover for this, if I recall. I think I actually have it, but I always get mixed up with the other singles. But Sugar Hill with Rather Unique as the B-side. Boom. So this was like the 10, so 15, 15, 10. That's 40. Moving on, this I picked up from eBay for $16. I've actually never seen this before, and he's my favorite rapper of all time. And if you didn't guess it by now, Ice Cube. This is the Next Friday poker playing card set. It's just just like your standard playing cards, but anyways, it's nothing too special. It's just got the Next Friday photo on every single card. That's all it is. The actual playing cards themselves, I'll put up a photo. The actual playing cards themselves don't have any references to the movie. It's just standard playing cards. So boom, picked that up for $16 from eBay shipped, so I thought that was pretty cool to add. Moving on, another thing from eBay I got for $10. This is Ice Cube's Do Ya Thing. You're going to see a few Ice Cube things in here, so just FYI, pretty cool stuff. But anyways, this is Ice Cube's Do Ya Thing from his Raw Footage album. Honestly, not a big fan of this song, but Ice Cube is my favorite rapper of all time. I'm going to get anything from him, and this was $10, and actually this is a pretty good price for the CD single for whatever reason. Don't know why it's priced like that, but that's just like the standards. Moving on, here's an artist who I actually started to get into his music a couple months, or kind of like I heard him like right before he died, but I didn't know who he was, and then he ended up dying, so rest in peace, Pop Smoke. But I finally bought his music a couple months ago, this being Meet the Woo. And this one I just got from Amazon. So, I listened to it. It was pretty good, but, some of the stuff was very repetitive in the sense where it sounded like, a lot of the album sounded kind of like one long running song. And I feel like I'm hoping with Meet the Woo Volume 2 and for his posthumous album, I'm hoping that he has a little more versatility in the production range and as well as his flow a little bit. But we'll see. I don't know. I haven't heard those yet, but I heard this one, and it was solid. It's very much mood music, and it can get old. But, boom, Meet the Woo. Picked that one up off Amazon, so whatever the stock price was. Moving on, here's a big order here. This I got from somewhere in Europe. I forget where, but this was $80. So U.S. currency was $80. I got a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to start off with the CD singles that I got here. First off, I got Del the Funky Homo Sapiens Mr. Dabalina CD single, and these are J-card sleeves. So this is actually my favorite Del the Funky Homo Sapien album. I wish my brother George was here. Also, executive produced by Ice Cube. Maybe that's why, but it's just a really good album by Del. On top of that, this Mr. Dabalina single, it's got a Mr. Dabalina remix and then a 1-2 remix as well, which is pretty dope. So also, if you have the vinyl version of this, I believe there's a couple different variants of the vinyl, if I recall, which mine is different. So you'll see, I'll put up a cover of it. The cover is different than the one right here. So I always love little variants in the artworks. Moving on, same seller, we got Warren G and Nate Dogg's Regulate. But now this is extra dope because for those who are familiar with Loyal to the Game and the history of the releases, and I'll put you on game if you don't, the cassette tape is the pressing with all the tracks, all 21 tracks if I recall. So the standard, like the CD and I believe the vinyl as well, have 18 songs, right? This single, and then there are other singles that have the extra tracks that are present on the cassette. So the cassette actually has the album in full form. It's got Tupac's Pain. It's got Lord G's, Money Right, My Money Right, Lord G, My Money Right, and then Tupac's Loyal to the Game with Tretch and Riddler. So the cassette has all that, but also if you just have the CD and the vinyl and you don't want to buy the cassette or you can't find it, some of the singles on vinyl and some of the singles on CD have these bonus tracks. In this instance, this has those bonus tracks. So it comes with Regulate, it comes with Pain, My Money Right, and Loyal to the Game. So I was happy to pick this one up. I also have the cassette too, but it's so much easier to import CDs. Moving on, got Dr. Dre, Keep Their Heads Ringing from the Friday soundtrack. Just a banger. I mean, not much else to say. It's got Take a Hit on there as well, Mac 10. And then we got Dr. Dre and LL Cool J, Zoom. I think this is a song that not a lot of people talk about. I think it's a really dope song. The production's great. LL, I mean, he's one of the best ever. Dre, the best producer of all time. So, boom. Moving on. And this is all from the same seller still. Kanye West, All Falls Down. Amazing song. Get 'Em High is a B-side on here, then Through the Wire live and All Falls Down live. This is also, there are a few different covers for All Falls Down. This is one of them. Moving on. I got a lot of Dre here, man. Bad Intentions. This, a lot of people may remember for that amazing, if I recall, it's like the flute is on it. Mahogany was on the instrumental too, and Nocturnal was dope on it, and this is from the Wash soundtrack. I love this freaking song. It's also got The Watcher as a B-side from 2001. Awesome stuff, and you can see in the cover it's got, suds, little bubbles going on, so keeping with the theme. Moving up, I said I got a lot of Dre. We got Been There, Done That by Dr. Dre. Come on, man. I mean, this song I wasn't as huge on, but this was on that Aftermath compilation that a lot of people were trashing. But it was a good song. I liked it. It just didn't stand out as the stuff on the Chronic and the stuff slightly after that he was involved in, and then 2001. This kind of got lost in the shuffle, but still solid. And then last up, we got Cameron's Hey Ma. Love this track. Just an awesome track, and Jewels has one of my favorite lines on there too, with "Don't say nothing, sit in the car," just so hilarious. But Hey Ma, and then we got Boy Boy on here too, from the Come Home With Me album. Moving on, I picked up the soundtrack Black and White. I haven't heard the soundtrack yet. I've heard a few songs from it. I just haven't heard it in full, so I was happy to pick it up. And it's got a lot of rap features on here. I'm just going to name some in case some of you aren't aware. It's got Exhibit, it's got Prodigy, it's got Everlast, Raekwon, Dead Prez, and so on and so forth. So boom, pick that one up too. Still on that $80 bundle. I said I had a lot of Ice Cube in this. Here is something that everyone may not know. This is CIA. That stands for Crew in Action. This is Ice Cube, one of his earlier groups. This is also with Sir Jinx and KD. But back then, KD was known as Kid Disaster. And Dre also produced on here. And this EP, it's very Beastie Boys, Run DMC inspired. In my opinion, it's really not that good. But it's honestly, they're so young in this time, and it's definitely something awesome for the collection. If you haven't heard it, you should definitely look it up or just buy it. It's really just a great history piece. Moving on, this is just classic, dude. So this is actually, I believe, before they were a group, but this is Eric B's Eric B for President. And the reason why I say I believe it's before they were a group is because here it says Eric B featuring Rakim. I believe it said that when I looked at it before. I just need to find it wherever it was. Yeah, I remember seeing it somewhere. Yeah, Eric B featuring Rakim. It's on the label. So that's a classic song. It's incredible. I like this cover. This is from Europe. And boom. Moving on. Still from that same bundle. Told you I had Dre. This is Jimmy Z. This is the track Funky Flute. And I remember seeing the music video. Dre's up in it. Jimmy Z's up in it. Dre is featured on it. Dre produced on the album. I mean, I haven't heard the album full. I don't imagine it would be totally my cup of tea, but I do enjoy this song a little bit. And, you know, Dre's on. He's my favorite producer of all time, so got a cop, but boom, Funky Flute. Listen to it, maybe you'll like it. Moving on. This is a song that not a lot of people like. I'm not even crazy about it, but Nas is one of my favorite rappers of all time. Had to add this single to the bundle, and this is the last of the $80 pickups. This is You Owe Me with the B-side New World and Come Get Me. I like Come Get Me the most out of the 3 tracks, but not any of them really woo me. This is from the underwhelming Nostradamus album, but you know, it is what it is. The cover is actually pretty dope at least, so there you have that. I want to remove the stuff off the table, so I'm back. I got now a couple other things. I'm going to start off with more Ice Cube stuff that I picked up. First off, we're continuing, we got Ice Cube's That New Funkadelic on CD single. This is an actual slipcase, so the CD just slips in, slips out. Boom. This is a French pressing, and I've never seen this sell on Discogs before. I saw it pop up on eBay for $16, and I just purchased it. Because Ice Cube, like I said, favorite rapper. This song I actually did like quite a bit. It was one of my favorites, if not my favorite, on his latest album. And, you know, Everything's Corrupt. And that album, in my opinion, is not very good. But anyways, you know, it is what it is. This song did remind me a little bit of Bop Gun, so I kind of thought it was like a you know, part 2 of Bop Gun, you know, 25 years later. But anyways, boom. Picked that one up. Next up, got a sticker set from eBay. This was, I believe, $35 shipped. These are just some cool promo things. First off, you got the Law House Experience. This, it's not just Ice Cube, but, you know, Ice Cube is one of the features on here. You also got Ice-T, Dub C, Above the Law, Raz, Kaz, etc. But boom, pretty cool sticker right here. Love little promo stuff like this. Next up, got the Ice Cube War and Peace Volume 1 front and back promo right here. Pretty cool. I actually did like the marketing for this album. The album was pretty decent. I wouldn't call it a classic or anything like that, but it was a pretty good album in my opinion. Just need to be trimmed down a little bit. And last of my favorite sticker of the bunch would be the Ice Cube Lethal Injection sticker. The coolest thing about this too is that it's like a little postcard, you know, place stamp here. It's got, you know, the logo on it, new album, November 93. So boom, Ice Cube Lethal Injection. Moving on, next thing I picked up. This was from eBay. This may sound like it was a ripoff, but it was actually a good deal. So Eminem, he had sold the Just Don't Give a Fuck and Still Don't Give a Fuck vinyl, you know, picture disc, 7-inch vinyl single on his website. It sold out really fast, if I recall, or at least I couldn't get it, so it was pretty fast for Eminem standards, because he usually just has way more quantities than other artists. But anyways, this I picked up for $80 shipped off of eBay. And why I said that may sound like a lot is because the lowest it's ever sold on Discogs is $100. The highest it's sold for is $400 something, and the median is $100 something. So when I saw this, it was like 60 something bucks, and then with shipping, it came out to $80. So I was like, yeah, I have to pick this up now because otherwise I'm not gonna try and pay $100 something. This is one of my favorite Eminem songs, or you know, both of these are 2 of my favorite Eminem songs, and this is just incredible stuff right here. It is limited edition, as you can imagine. Really awesome stuff right here. Moving on, got the Kanye West Wash Us in the Blood. I actually did do an unboxing on this. I'm going to link it for you, but just a quick rundown. This is the picture disc vinyl right here on 12-inch. We got the 7-inch vinyl. This is on a blood red vinyl right here. Wash Us in the Blood. Boom. The cassette tape also on red tape right there. And then lastly, the CD single, which is just in a slipcase. Slips right out. So boom. And I'll link that at the top. So, oh my god. So next up we got freaking Electronica's debut album. It took forever to come out, number one, and then it took them forever to ship the damn thing. So this was just like, I know some of y'all watch this, probably order the album, and are probably thinking the same thing. Maybe some of y'all didn't even receive the album still, and you're waiting on it. I did get it. Thankfully, it didn't come damaged. That would have really sucked to, return it after this hassle. I actually need to crack the plastic off of these, so I haven't yet. Maybe I'll do an unboxing for that. But anyways, got the tape. This is on white cassette tape right here, or written testimony. Got the CD, which is in digipack format. And then have the vinyl here. And I don't remember if this is white vinyl, if it's black vinyl. I'd assume it's white because the tape's white. I don't remember. Like I said, I'll probably do an unboxing for this. And this album it's pretty good. It's not incredible in my opinion, but it's a good album. Was it worth waiting, a decade for or whatever exact time? No. But, it was solid. I'm happy we got it, but, it's nothing to praise. You know what I mean? Moving on. Got Ant Banks. And this was an album I'm happy that we did get to get on vinyl. This was pressed by Armabillion, right? Armabillion Records. Always loved this cover. It says it's limited to 220 copies. Hopefully they press more. The cover is slightly different than the CD version that I have. The cover art is like just colored slightly different. I'll put an image on the screen right now so you can look. But anyways, I'm just happy that a lot of these albums are getting to see the light of day on vinyl that didn't get either the proper pressings or picture covers. It's just awesome to see them get that. So boom, Ant Banks right here, limited edition. I'm sure you're gonna have to pay extra if you didn't get it. You know what I mean? Because it was limited. Moving on, I took an L on this. This is, and it happens, it happens to the best of us. This is Ice Cube's Steady Mobbin' 12-inch single. It's not in the best condition. You see the vinyl creeps out from the side and the bottom, and it can go from the top if I wanted to. But not only that, but I saw this on eBay for like $10, and then shipping, it made it $25 because it was from somewhere in Europe. And basically, I thought it came up because I thought this was a 7-inch single. But I just woke up, it was like 7 a.m. I didn't really read the description. I just jumped on it real quick because it was a new listing. And I thought I got the 7-inch single for a steal of $25 shipped. And it just was the 12-inch single, which I have already. So, sometimes I take L's too. Happens more often than you'd imagine. But, it is what it is. But anyways, this is Steady Mobbin'. Classic. I don't regret the song. The song's amazing, but I already had it, and in better condition, I would have saved the money if I knew. But anyways, those are all my pickups, man. Also, I'm going to be bringing these shirts back, Rapping and Snacking t-shirts soon, so I'll mention another video, but just so you know, to keep it on your radar. But anyways, I got all this stuff. Drop what you think is the best. If something you don't have, if you want pictures of anything, I can provide. Anyways, subscribe, like. I appreciate all you. And I'll see you next time.